and we'll be off. All right, and we got the countdown, so here we go. DisgruntledGoof, RatRacing. I'd say Rat's got the definitely the higher seed here. We'd anticipate he's gonna possibly take a few, but you never know.
Yeah,
Rat is currently in third in your American East division.
I think Goof definitely has the ability to I would just even say 3-0 this, but the problem is a lot of racing is just about being consistent, and Goof is still kind of working on that a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair. I know we have seen some Rat rust in the past couple weeks, but I mean, it's week 3. Hopefully he's feeling in full form. Both of our racers picking up dagger phasing off the start, so that's quite the find just to get things going.
Yeah, unfortunately for Rat, there isn't much crossover between Pokemon Go and Necrodancer, so...
Except
all the
for the
Pokemon Go he's been
Necrobot.
playing lately
That's
hasn't
the only
helped him
thing.
much with that.
Yeah, I hear that. I've been playing plenty of Pokemon Go myself.
But yeah, all that said, though, so far this season, the Rat's definitely been showing himself to really not be as rusty as one might expect.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't really been streaming at all, so it's hard to see if he's been really practicing much or anything. But clearly he has been, because, yeah, he's doing quite well. He's definitely snagged a few points off some top racers, I think.
Yep, took one off me.
Took one off you. Yeah, and
I mean, he's currently he was ranked third coming into this week, so.
Yep, he also took 2 off Paper Dupless. So
yeah, and that's pretty big because you know, with Paper being they're pretty much being between me and Dupless as to who gets the top seed.
Yep,
in the division.
you guys are both currently tied, so see how that goes. All right, well, a free spell, a potion, and a dagger phasing. That's pretty nice. Good set of items.
Pretty solid set of items here. And both of them have that potion as well, so that's gonna lend to a lot of potential blood freezes.
Yeah, that potion will be nice. Not quite the same as a Ring of Regen or anything, but it's still pretty strong. Although it's a little early to be spending...
Both races just picked up the most important item in the game.
The coupon. Oh, baby. You can buy whatever you want, so let's buy some leather armor. Rip coupon for both racers now.
Hey, 60 is a lot of gold.
60 is a lot of gold, that's true. I mean, they just picked up just over half in that pile there. Glass broadsword, nope. Dagger phasing is too good, and it's got some really nice synergies as well. Obviously, Ring of Phasing, but also that Ring of Courage. Ring of Courage dagger phasing is absurd. It's so delicious. I love it.
Yeah, dagger phasing kind of being a ring that just kind of lets you get away with only sort of knowing to play the game, how to play the game in some ways, because a lot of the technical enemies are just rendered, you know, like normal skeletons.
Non-technical.
Using that.
Yep. Yep. Any ethereal enemies or enemies with shields, they just die. Including death metal, as we saw there. DisgruntledGoof just walked right up the middle and smacked him in the face, and Rat following very closely behind. This is a pretty tight race through 2 zones. If Rat not using RTMP strats there, probably should have checked red, I guess.
Well, Ring of Luck is by no means a bad pickup, and also it could be that he wants to keep those RTMP strats intact, because if Goof takes Ring of Luck and he doesn't, any screen watching for items is going to be useless, because the +2 luck stat is going to completely mix up the item pools.
That is a great point. I did not consider that. Nicely done. That's great. Cool. So yeah, Rat manages to slip and slide all the way to the exit there on 3-1 and is on to 3-2 already.
Yeah, Goof kind of going the wrong way, but getting a map for it. So if Rat struggles to read any of these Zone 3 floors, I'd say that that wrong way, you know, that long trip that Goof took will pay off.
Absolutely. Now that +1 damage ring is pretty good with the dagger phasing, because now he's got a 3 damage dagger phasing, basically one-shotting anything not a mini-boss. That's pretty dandy. I guess not ogres, or I mean golems of various types.
You're kind of showing off the one thing that Dagger Facing is not too great at, getting caught in a really huge swarm and losing his potion.
Oh, yeah. All right, but Rat has passed him and is now on to Coral Rift. That's definitely a throw bomb there. That's good game sense there to know that the Dagger Phasing does do damage. I mean, that's pretty classic. Anybody who races at a high level would know that. But maybe if you haven't played this game too much, you would not know that, because the Dagger Phasing is reasonably rare. But yeah, it does damage to Coral Rift when you throw it. Same with Conga, actually.
And yeah, so that, Rat not really having any trouble getting through Zone 3, so that map find for Goof not really paying off too much for him. It can help a little bit in Zone 4, in that you can just figure out what the best route is to, fight the lowest amount of enemies, but
rooms and things.
It's not as helpful for Zone 4 as it is for 3.
That's true. And so we'll see if he can use it to his advantage. He is about half a floor back. Still a very close race. Still anyone's game. Still low health. Goof does have a ham, though.
Yeah, and seeing some item differences because of the, of Goof missing the Ring of Might. So now they are on different item pools. They're going to be seeing different things.
And that's Ring of
Goof
Courage.
finding Ring of Courage, which is
my.
one of the best things you can find with that Dagger Phasing. Gonna really let him put the pedal to the metal here.
And Rat getting himself in a dicey spot, but just kind of bashes through and even kills that gargoyle, the bomb gargoyle that was about to explode in his face. Yeah, that's
and Goof
such
finding
a nice find for Goof.
levitation boots as well.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, it's pretty much with that combination, he just whenever there's a nasty swarm, he just pushes the direction near a nearby enemy, and he's guaranteed safe pretty much.
Yeah, you're pretty good to go. Rat finding a real tricky spot here, just trying to get out of this zone, but with that, Goof does take the lead, so we've already seen the lead flip-flop twice in this zone
I think
itself.
we're really seeing the power of courage here with the Dagger Phasing. It's so good.
That mummy just had a baby on the other side of that Golem. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, watch as he just vacuums up the enemies. He's Pac-Man stratting. And at this point, I mean, Goof's got all the advantage. He's got all the cards. And nice throw there. Gets the extra little boost with the courage after killing Deadringer. And Rat kind of messing it up there, not getting the throw, but it's going to be hard to really say it's not going to be Goof.
Yeah, Goof, especially with that blast time, I'm going to speed up the bombing through the stage a little bit. Yeah, he's already one hit into the fight, and Rat hasn't even gotten to the Necrodancer yet.
Wow,
still bombing through the stage.
After taking the lead in 4-2, was it? Now he's got a very solid lead on this Necrodancer fight, and it's looking like it's going to be all Goof.
Kind of struggling with some lures a little bit, giving up some unnecessary time, but
I mean, this fight, he's lucky he didn't teleport there, because that was a really bad teleport right before he got him, but he just kind of danced around for a while, and Goof takes the first one off Rat. Bit of an upset, I'd say, but the way that Goof ran that race definitely deserves that loot.
Yeah, and I think that's pretty much mostly just down to Goof opting to push through Zone 3, ending up keeping the Ring of Luck, which led to him finding Ring of Courage. Because the moment he took that Ring of Courage, he just rocketed through the rest of Zone 4.
Oh yeah, it was very evident that that Ring of Courage helped so much in Zone 4. I mean, you just kind of gobble up all the enemies, and it's very safe. And plus, the floaty boots certainly helped him out a lot. You saw that Rat had to dance around a couple Golems there when there was that Ogre. That took him some time, so yeah, that was real nice.
Yeah, I think, as far as where it went wrong for Rat, I think he just slowed down a little too much in Zone 3 to do some chopping when he saw he had a lead. The gap closing up a little bit was just pretty much just enough for Goof to pull ahead.
All right, just a second there. I got to get things. Might have messed up the bot. I'm now reffing as well, so they wanted to reseed that, and I think I did the wrong thing. Just a second there. Just need a quick minute here to see if I can add the score. I accidentally canceled the score there. It's not a big deal, but it does not have Goof currently with a point. And then we're gonna start a new race, so just 1 second. All right. I think we're good to go. I think I fixed it. How much time is a quick minute? I don't know. All right, I fixed it. I did a thing. So we're ready to go here. Next race is about to begin.
Yeah, and like you said at the beginning, Rat kind of being the favored one here, but like I said, Goof definitely has potential to keep up. Consistency might be an issue, but when he's playing well, he definitely has it in him.
Absolutely.
Although, yeah, right off the bat though, Goof wanting to throw for this, yeah, not going well for him, so kind of losing some time there.
Yeah, as Rat just decided to just grab it. Now they're both at half a heart.
Yeah, and I think Rat had the right plan there. I always kind of feel like there's maybe I've seen a trend of some people, some racers kind of overvaluing the blood drum, the blood drum or saving the health. I'm not sure which one it is that they're looking at, but if it is the health you're looking to save, if it's a 3 or 4 damage weapon, if you're buying like an obsidian or a glass weapon, that's going to let you break open crates and get the health back anyway, most likely. So it's really kind of borderline whether that's really worth it for saving the health. The blood drum maybe, but again, if you're doing it for a high damage weapon, then blood drum isn't going to save you a whole lot of time anyway, because you're going to kill the boss in 1 or 2 hits anyway. And while I was saying that, Rat getting blocked by a red dragon on the exit, or red bat, sorry.
That's
and yeah, gonna go right back.
And he does get that blood drum. Now he won't have the problem of the red bat. Now I will say that Rat has been kind of known as a blood drum player. He's always usually taken the blood drum, so I was surprised for him to not the first time around. But he does take it here, and so we'll see if he can use it to his advantage as he, oh, never mind. Swaps it out for a Giganticism scroll immediately.
That is so good for Goof, getting a scroll of need out of the purple chest. And he was at half a heart anyway because he just bought the blood shot.
Oh man. Yeah, that's pretty funny now. Sort of sweet irony there as Goof gets that potion that Rat won't get unless he takes a bunch of damage.
So yeah, Goof's slowing down a bit here, doing some shopping. Oh, and there's a drumstick for him. So yeah, that potion's been
more than
good
to go. Yeah, that was a great find. Now Rat does know that that is a pawn shop, so he won't be opening that up. But he does lose the beat there, so he's going to be a slow fight on this dragon.
Yeah, I think we're seeing Rat kind of running into some nerves here.
Yeah, he's getting spooked out a little. Falling behind 1-0 might be having an effect on him. Ugly 1-3 exit, but you can see both racers getting to the boss of their respective zones at the exact same moment. So Goof has a full zone lead now on Rat, and obviously feeling very confident, getting himself a very nice start there with the getting that potion. Now, Rat does not have the same situation, but gets himself a plate mail, so definitely has a far superior armor to Goof. See if he can make it pay off.
Yeah, Goof's kind of unfortunately breaking his glass torch, like right near the end of Zone 2, and Zone 3 is really where you want that happening, but still putting pretty well. Gets a bomb spell, which is really good because he is only at 1 bomb, and you want at least 3 for the Necrodancer fight.
He does pick up some cheese. Oh no, Rat going down to a dark golem.
Yeah, I think Rat didn't see the tar there that he was standing in. Wasn't anticipating the extra beat to walk up to the golem. I think that's what happened there, and it's.
Oh no, he got wind spelled. It was a very complicated. Oh, maybe it was the extra beat. I'm not sure. Yeah, that tar. Whoops. Sorry, I was throwing the replay on there just to see what happened. Ooh, and Rat pausing. I'm not sure if he's turning off his Steam notifications or what, but he really should keep going. Rat's a pretty chill guy, though, so he might just be kind of like, well, whatever.
Goof, still, doing more shopping, going into his food shop there, getting a piece of cheese. Looks like he's going to try and hold on to it until he can hopefully find an apple or something to really maximize that gluttony effect. Yep. I would personally just eat it now. He's got that potion anyway.
There he goes, eats it.
Okay, and just deciding to pop it right there. So, he's up to 10 hearts combined between everything, so even without any physical bombs right now, as long as he can get to the Necrodancer with like about half of that, he'll have enough to bomb through the stage.
Yeah, he could just blood bomb the whole thing. That is true. Yeah, now all that farming, I was gonna say, is a little dangerous because he's not that far ahead of Rat, but Rat died again, course, so now Rat.
Right after he decides to screw, to push off on waiting for the apple, he immediately finds one in the crate.
Yep.
So could have gotten that one extra heart, but
that's necky.
We did see a kind of a humorous situation for Goof, though, where he decapitated a headless skeleton and decapitated a confused skeleton, rather. And because it was confused, it just immediately ran into him and bonked him for quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, that's so frustrating when that happens. Now, do headless skeletons do the same damage as the skeleton with a head on? Is that right?
Yes, they do. So for a black skeleton, that is 2 hearts of damage.
That's a lot. That hurts.
Which, it's reduced to 1.5 for Goof, and he is still finding plenty of food throughout, so it's no big deal for him.
I feel like Rat isn't really playing with the urgency I feel like he should be here. You gotta really push, and in my opinion, with Goof feeling so confident, you gotta try and spook him. And I think he's close enough that he could. Especially with Zone 4 potentially being bad.
He might be depending on Goof dying at this point because he knows that it's just about a full 2-zone lead, which is really hard to beat.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's kind of hard to say what to do at this point. I mean, he does have plate mail, so he can afford to push if he wants to.
Goof making really good use of these levitation boots, just hanging out in the middle of a pit of spike traps as the enemies just throw themselves to their deaths.
Yep. Pretty cruel, really. And that urn enticing him, but really just might as well keep going.
Yeah,
I mean, he could use that bomb.
If he wanted to, he could blood bomb it and eat his chicken. It looks like he's going to do just that, actually.
Because he will get food
he
out
knows
of it.
The urn will give him more food. Yeah, sure enough, there's an extra 2 heart containers.
A garbage urn,
and another ham. Yeah, not really anything useful, but it does, he does come out ahead on health, so.
Definitely not something to write to Melody about. That was, not good.
Well, it does further guarantee that he'll have enough health when he reaches the Necrodancer to just bomb through the stage. Because between the potion and that ham he's carting around right now.
Isn't this the floor
there's
with the
a ring coming.
spell?
The urn just dropped a transmute. He's going to go back for it.
Yeah, he does. He remembered, and I did too, which I usually forget. So very nice. Gonna be getting himself a Ring of Wonder there. That's pretty hype.
Yeah, okay, I was about to say, not leaving behind the wrong spell there.
Yeah, you're gonna need that blood bombs.
Definitely needs that bomb.
There it is, Ring of Wonder, delicious.
Could go back for the shield too.
And he could ring swap for another heart, right?
For another half heart, yeah.
If he wants. It's an option. That's usually
I think at this point he knows he shouldn't be getting too comfy because Rat is kind of
Rat's almost out of Zone 3. That Wall Pig is in a dangerous spot. I think Goof just noticed it and jumps into a Blade Master.
Honestly, Goof doesn't need to worry about damage at all. Like, he has 1 heart of damage reduction between that leather armor and the Ring of Wonder.
I thought the Ring of Wonder was 2, is it not? It's only 1?
I think it's only 1. I like
of
half heart. I might be mistaken. I haven't really checked. But
That's okay.
at any rate, he's going to be getting full heart of regen every floor.
Yeah.
And he still has that potion with 8 hearts. Like, he has a combined total of 20 hearts of HP between the ham, the potion, and those 8 heart containers.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good. Gonna be blood magicking. He even blood magics the turnips just to go faster, because why not? Because you've got enough hearts.
Yeah, and we see, even with 4 blood bombs being cast there, he
didn't even crack into the potion. Yeah.
That's how much health he has.
And I mean, Rat is on to zone 1 or zone 4, so he did gain on him, but I mean, Rat's at half a heart, things are spooky, and it's gonna be very hard for him to catch up when Goof is about to take down Snecker Dancer. That looks like it's gonna be 2-0. Oh, careful. Blood bombs to get out of that ice. Nicely done.
Yeah, very nice.
And GG Disgruntled Goof taking another game off of Rat. Wow, Goof is playing very well right now.
Yeah, I think that race was kind of shared. It's common sense that if you're going to die in a race, it's best to do it earlier because it's less time to catch up. But I think Goof kind of really showing how hard you can punish the other player, even for just a death like as little as 1 minute into the race. As soon as Rat went down, just building up so many extra items, so much extra health. And being able to really just pull it out of Rat's reach, even as hard as he was pushing.
Yeah, he really farmed through pretty strong, and sometimes that doesn't work out, but I mean, the seed was pretty nice, and you got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, it is kind of a reverse of the situation that happened to him in the first race, where Rat was the one who was in the lead at first and slowed down to shop, and then Goof just pulled up and pulled ahead. So yeah, kind of really, I think this set so far has been kind of a demonstration of, the need to find the appropriate balance of how much shopping to do, how much safety to go for when you're ahead.
And it's certainly hard to sort of specify or quantify the exact amount. It's just kind of, you got to do it by feel. You got to feel out your opponent.
There are so many factors at play. What the builds are for both racers, like what the map layouts look like. How strong you think your opponent is. There are just too many factors to list. It's really hard to kind of nail down that time frame. But
here we go.
I think you'll see that the really strong racers kind of have an instinct for it.
All right, the immediate cheese that's gonna make Rat happy. Loves a good cheese. And, we'll see if this is a sign from the Necro Gods that Rat will have a win here. I don't know.
Yeah, Rat was, like I said, was in really good shape as far as the standings are concerned coming into this set. Starting off this week in 3rd place, which is what you need to get into the playoffs.
Yep.
But
a 3-0 here would have him tied.
If he drops entire sets like this, that puts him on a little bit shakier ground.
It would put him tied with Goof. So Goof needs these 3 to get himself into 3rd. So he's definitely looking for a 3-0 here.
And being tied with someone who just beat you is bad as well, because the tiebreaker condition is just looking at the results of the race between those 2 players. And
I don't think that's true.
Oh, is it not?
Nope, it's a race. It's a re-race. We're racing all the ties. Yeah, someone else was saying that too, but I'm almost positive that we're racing all of the ties.
That's news to me. I had heard from
I saw a lot of other people saying that, but I'm pretty sure none of them were staff.
Okay, I stand corrected then.
We can double check the rules there, but I'm almost positive. Yeah, we thought it'd be just sort of less complicated because we had some real complicated situations in the end of season 4.
Oh,
And so
oh no!
That's
Goof.
the huge walk
Goof
of shame
going
there.
for the walk of shame. Conga's the last boss you want to have to do this on.
Oh, and it's so far. It's almost
so
the worst
far to the
possible
bottom.
place for his dagger. If it was 2 squares lower, it would have been the worst possible. That walk of shame is brutal. And it's, of course, glass armor, too. It's not even like a plate mail. It's just bad. Oh, now we're definitely going to see Rat picking up this glass rapier here. Trying to just remember how to actually do it. There it is. So that should be good. I say always bomb for the charm. I don't know, it would put him below the critical 3. You'll see that Goof is gonna bomb for the charm. The strength charm is just super handy.
Yeah, strength charm makes it so that even if you do not, even if you break that glass rapier, even if you can't hold on to it, and you're forced back to the glass shard, 2 damage dagger is still pretty strong.
Absolutely. All right, well, we'll see. Now it's going to be fast. Ooh, nice little kill there. So a much safer build. I mean, oh, interesting.
Ooh, yeah,
slower build.
Goof,
Disgruntled Goof going for a 3 damage longsword instead of the rapier. So this is kind of a difference, I think, in the fact that Goof is up 2-0. Goof goes for a little bit of safer run, see if he can get Rat to spook and die again, and then have a really easy finish. Because right now, Rat does not have a super safe build, and that is not a layout that you can just run up the middle with.
Yeah, Goof unfortunately immediately losing that glass torch he just picked up, so not going to be maintaining this mapping. But, you know, depending how closely he's watching Rat, you know, who currently has the lead on him, might not need it.
That's true. It is hard to keep an eye on your opponent while you're racing, because you kind of need all your attention to play this game usually. So, can be tricky, but let's see. Rat is definitely looking for some protection there. Does not go for that blood shovel.
I'm not sure I agree with that, especially with that Ring of Regen he's currently sporting.
Yeah, it's kind of super worse, and it's right there. It's kind of bugging me that he's just dancing around the entrance to that shop. Please. It's a straight upgrade. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's so much faster on Necrodancer to blood dig through the stage rather than bomb through it. Unless you have blast health.
Oh, the irony. Finds a strength charm anyways in a locked shop. So I wonder if Goof is going to check there. Will it be a strength charm too? Is that possible?
No, it will be something else that is going to, we are going to see some variants if he decides to check that shop. And
looks like
speaking of which, though, they are dead even.
They are dead even. Now, Rat is noticing that and quickly jumping down a trapdoor.
Yeah, see, we're seeing some really interesting effects here because of the shopkeeper ghost as well. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. Goof's shopkeeper is dead, so there's nothing in the shop to take.
Yeah, so there's no reason for him to go there.
Yeah, that was a trap room. That trapdoor room that was there for Rat was Goof's chest instead, which was a useless blood whip.
Weird. So that's very strange. Now Rat did break his rapier, but he manages to find a glass. Oh no, the slip and slide. Oh,
and
Rat.
See, this is exactly what Goof was looking for.
Exactly. Yep, spooked him right into a slip and slide. Let's see that in instant replay here. Now you'll notice he pushes down right into that. I mean, blame what you will. He did not have a lot of time to react to that, especially when you're slipping and sliding. But blind slip and slides will get you killed sometimes. Suicide.
Yeah, Goof,
nice
Goof
crowd.
Heading down to zone 4 with an incredibly safe build, a reliable 4 damage courage longsword.
Opts to not take Ring of Peace. I mean, maybe he didn't see that Rat died yet. I would have probably gone with Peace.
I think Peace is the better safe choice in this situation.
Goof maybe toweling off a little bit. I'm not sure what's happening here.
Rat looks like he's like alt-tabbed out or something. We're kind of seeing some visual glitches in his game.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, I think if you tab out of the game and you have the option to automatically pause the game disabled, then you get the effect that RatRacing is currently having, where the game freezes up and then you see multiple beats elapse all at the same time. It looks like Goof's paused. So I'm not sure what's going on. Rat maybe just tapping out, or
Yeah, I'm reading in the chat now. Rat is wanting to forfeit. We've kind of had a sort of no forfeit rule. I mean, you can just stop if you want. If you don't want to play, that's fine. But we do need a racer to finish. And there's no time limit. So, I mean,
Goof, Goof needs to just go finish this run. I mean, it's not like he should have any problems doing it. I mean, certainly he's a little bit risky. He does still have no boots.
Yeah, and that blue dragon could do a lot of, damage if he gets frozen and things are thwacking him. So, Rat not wanting to play, I hate to see that, but I can certainly understand the frustration.
Yeah, Rat, I think from that first loss, are really kind of battling his nerves in this set.
Yeah, bit of a shame to see that, but show must go on. Nice use of the war drum by Goof.
I mean, it happens. Everyone has bad days. Days where they're just not playing as well. But part of being a good racer is just being able to, brush off one bad loss and not let it turn into a full set of quick deaths, like it kind of has been happening with Rat.
Yeah. I definitely remember.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate to see him kind of crumble like this in this set. But sometimes it's just the way it goes.
Sometimes it's the way it goes, yeah. I was gonna say, I definitely remember when I was racing back in the day, before Condor was even a thing. Yeah, a death, like that whole mental battle you go through when you drop a set, trying not to worry about the fact that, you're down and, you want to make sure you win the set, and if it's an elimination game or whatever, you're really freaked out, and I remember all of that stuff. I could definitely sympathize with the racers. When you drop a set, it's very tricky to come back from and shake it off, especially in Necrodancer, where it's a game that you have to keep all your sort of mental faculties all together. Rat taking a dagger instead of a glass rapier there. Could be a safety strat. I'm not sure. Oh, he just wanted the blood drum kill the shopkeeper. That's fair. Some bomb bell strats here for Goof.
Yeah, some
like
interesting route he's taking here. Yeah, it's working out just fine.
I feel like if he didn't have that rider spawn, that might have been a little more questionable.
Yeah, honestly, Rat.
I think Rat is score running now.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think he's. I think I meant to bring that up earlier in the game. I know Rat is primarily more of a score runner, and I think that might be part of why he seemed to really want the blood drum in one of those races, because that's just kind of a score runner's habit. Pretty common score meta is to kill the blood shopkeeper for the blood drum, and then use it to throw your dagger at the main shopkeeper and get the crown.
Right.
So for score running, that blood drum is super valuable. For speed, I'd say it's a little less so.
Still pretty valuable though. If you've got enough health, it'll protect you from the bomb issue that you could have. All right, well that's GG. Goof takes it 3-0. So congrats to Goof. I'm sure he's very pleased with that pickup of the 3 points. So we're gonna move things on to the next race. It's gonna be